here. There's some concern about oil because Rex Tillerson is out. Come on, really? You mean you're concerned because Rex Tillerson maybe cared more about oil than he did Iran having a nuclear weapon? We've got the largest oil reserves of anybody in the world. The United States of America. Every president since Richard Nixon has said we're going to be oil independent. We are going to have more oil than anybody. We are going to drill. Every single president since Richard Nixon, and Richard Nixon himself said we will never go through another oil embargo. Remember, that was on his watch that happened. I don't know about you, but I remember waiting in those lines. And, you know, every president has talked about that, and no president has ever seen it happen. And primarily, it's happening because, I'm not going to say because of President Trump, but because that President Trump is willing to maintain that initiative and to keep us now number one in energy. It was primarily because of George Bush. Wasn't Barack Obama. Yes, we saw oil go up in inventories because of during Barack Obama's watch, and he even took credit for it, something he despised. His goal was to keep it in the ground, not let it out. Don't refine it here. Don't use it. He was worried about all his Hollywood elites. But look, the only reason it happened was because George Bush said drill everywhere we can drill, and it was George Bush's EPA that issued all the permits for the oil companies to be able to do that. It took 3 to 4 years for those oil companies to crank up and start drilling, and then President Obama got the credit. We're always going to be importing some oil, but the difference is we're not going to be dependent on any imports. We're going to import because the largest refinery in the country, in America, is owned by a foreign entity. Of course, they're always going to bring their oil in, wouldn't you? But we don't need it, is the point. It's not a national security risk.